What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Over the last few days, I've been playing a lot of drafts on stream to get prepared for this weekend. I'm taking my family to Disney in Paris over this weekend. So throughout this weekend, probably Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, you guys are going to have pretty much nothing but drafts, right? So what we've been doing is we've been recording a lot of drafts and only picking the best ones for YouTube. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed them. If you have, of course, feel free to drop a thumbs up on the video. It is always appreciated. And let me know in the comment section your draft record. Not necessarily how many times you've won the draft itself, but just your win-loss ratio in the comment section. So we're going to start with King Kenny up front. He is fantastic in the game this year. One of my favorite players to play with. Ooh. Mane or Mbappe? Mbappe, got to be Mbappe, really. That Mane card is brilliant, though. Look how close they are, actually, in ability. Mbappe has 2 pace, 2 shooting, and 2 dribbling on Mane. Other than that, the cards are near identical. Obviously, 4-star, 4-star versus 4-star, 5-star. What's the agility and balance? 93 and 86 versus 93 and 83. 2 very similar cards. We're going to take Mbappe. Hopefully, Figo here as well shows up. That might be the best front three you can get in FIFA. Genuinely. Maybe 95 Pele. Maybe 95 Pele goes up there as well. But in terms of the attack there, that is one of the best attacks you can get in this game. We're going to take Informed Saul as well. Pop him in there. He can link with Messi. Hopefully we get another icon to link everyone together. Do I want Rabiot with a shadow or do I want Herrera? I think I want Rabiot with a shadow, you know. We can get Alexandro to link him in as well. He gets a soft link to Mbappe. A Scream Cruz or something would be nice as well. Or an Ike or a Modric. Ooh, Rakitic. Wouldn't even make any difference. I'll take that. I'll take that Modric. We'll swap those around. Modric is going to be on 7. Or we could have Saul on 7. Mbappe is going to be on 7. And as long as we can get Alexandro in at left back, which he pops a lot, we should be good. In goal, no icon to take. We're going to take... Risky, isn't it? If I take Ter Stegen, which is smart, because we should go La Liga down that right-hand side. But if I take De Gea, Ramos pops an awful lot as well. And De Gea on a basic would be much better. But I'm going to take Ter Stegen. I just feel like he's probably the better choice. Come on, give me Coman. There, and there you go. What do we do? Sergio Ramos works perfectly. PK probably a good shout as well. Or do we take Chiellini to link to Rabiot? He only has 4 pace more than Chiellini. 87 reactions. Passing is brilliant as well. What's Chiellini's reactions? 82. Okay, I'm sold. Sergio Ramos it is. Hopefully we can get another good... Well, Coman would be ideal. We can't. De Gene with an anchor is not a bad shout, though. And I still kind of hope for Alexandro here. Okay, so he is there. Sandro with a sniper with a shadow is a big card, but Jordi Alba is also a big card. Jordi Alba gives Ramos full chem. I have a feeling we should take Jordi Alba and then just hope that we get a midfielder that works, or put Rabiot over the other side, have Messi and Mbappe on 7. Let's do that. Let's take him. And then just any like informed Kappa or something like that at right back. Or Carvajal. Carvajal works as well. That's nice. That's a strong draft to start with. 89 rated. And we haven't even got the bench in yet. Wow, this is a big draft. Come on, give me... Well, goalkeeper doesn't matter. We would like an icon defender. Zanetti would be ideal. Coman would be nice as well. Kieran Trippier is not bad. I take him over him. And I think if I put Carvajal in instead of Rabiot, yeah, we go up to 98 chemistry. He's only on 3, but it benefits everybody. That's a pretty cool draft. Come on, give me something nice. Not happening. We'll take the rating. We're at 88 rated. This could be my first... Well, there you go. This could be my first 189 on video, which would be good. I have got 189 once before. Ooh, I'm going to take Royce as a sub. I like this team a lot. I do like this team a lot. I would like one really good attacking sub. There we go. It's done. It's done. It's done. Neymar in there. We're up to a 188, guys. We've got a great chance of a 189 here. Oh, we've got a great chance of a 189 here. Mane in there. We're at 188 with an 81, an 80, and an 83 on the bench. This could be a monster draft. Come on here. Give me something nice. This actually poses a question. Do we take Lewandowski to get the first official 189? Just pop him in there instead of Christensen. Or do we take Allen because he's a beast? Oh, look at all my midfielders. They've all got powerhouse on. That's interesting. Or do we take Allen because he's just a monster? And he would be good to sub on. We could even start Neymar. Not that I'd want to because we've got Mbappe. Let's go for Lewandowski. Come on, put us up to that 189 already. No, I'm gonna need one more big Cartier. Come on. Just kidding. Right, one more big Cartier. Come on. Here we go. Oh, again, do I take Luis Alberto over Vlasic? Vaklik? Or do I take Lucas Moura? Because what have we got for subs? I mean, we got Neymar, Mane, and Royce for subs, so it doesn't actually matter. We can just go for rating. Pop him in instead of him. Does that put us up to the 89? No, I'm still going to need one up. Please, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me try Carvajal in instead of GNA. That's still only 188. We must be so close to the 189. And we're not getting any closer. Oh, this last pick is going to be it. This last pick is going to be it. It's going to define whether we get a 189. Oh! Rajan Angolan, as a super sub, he's good anyway. Over the 83 Rabiot. Does he do it? No, he doesn't. Maybe Neymar over Mbappe? No, that's tough. There's nothing else we could pop in there, is there? I'm going to start Mbappe anyway. We must be so close. Let me try like a 90 over an 85. Does that put us up? No. Maybe we're not as close as I thought. I'm actually going to start the back line like that. I think Carvajal in the centre back would be good. This is still a good draft though, guys. We're going to start Mbappe over Neymar. It's a really strong draft. One of the best attacks in FIFA. No question about it. The midfield is strong as well. Modric, De Jong are good. Saul is actually a really nice player as well. My back line is really good. My goalkeeper's solid. My bench is amazing. We've got Nainggolan defensively and then Neymar and Mane offensively. Could bring on Royce if we wanted as well. That's a big, big draft. Let's see how well we can do. All right, guys. So into the gameplay we go. And the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3 team. Really nice team with that as well. Messi, Griezmann, Socrates, Zanetti, and Schmeichel. He has got the best centre-back pairing in this entire game right now, I think. Other than potentially Carlos Puyol, Van Dijk and Varane as a duo in the middle are absolutely unstoppable. What I love about Varane is he's got a frame like Van Dijk's. So I end up going 1-0 down to this opponent as well. And actually, we end up going 2-0 down. And obviously, after yesterday's episode, or the last episode, where we didn't win the draft for the first time in quite a long time, at 2-0 down in the first round, I was sitting here thinking, man, this might be trouble. But we have got one of the best attacks in FIFA. And that started to show its dividends. First goal comes from Kenny Dalglish. What an amazing player he is in the game this year. The second goal coming from Kylian Mbappe to bring it back to 2-2. It didn't take long before we got it up to 3-2. Kylian Mbappe here again with the ball down the left-hand side. He finds King Kenny, waits for the run of Mbappe, gets the space, finds a shot, shoots and scores. And after being 2-0 down after only 40 minutes, my opponent rage quits at 3-2. I was shocked. I couldn't believe he decided to quit. Like, he was creating chances. He had scored some goals. He wasn't out of the game by any stretch of the imagination, but he just decided right there and then that that was enough. So we move into the second round. We've got a 4-2-2 team here. Again, that Alba Kante link, you know, those are two of the best road to the final cards in the game. He's got Ter Stegen, he's got Varane, he's got Figo and Giggs, Aubameyang up there as well. A couple of, you know, dud players in his team. Azpilicueta at right back and Firmino, who is good but not great as a striker in this team. And we end up scoring a first goal here. And again, this is just why I love King Kenny, man. Look at this goal. That is just magic. He didn't get close to him. We go 1-0 to the good, and that soon became 2 as well. So here's Dalglish again, chips that one up to Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe finds Dalglish again, who heads that past Azpilicueta there, finds Mbappe, and this just attack of dreams. Although it's all Mbappe and Dalglish at the moment. Messi's not really getting involved in the action, but here he is. So he doesn't score off of this one, just an assist, but what an assist it is. Cuts that across, and there's King Kenny again on that 5-star weak foot, slamming it home to make it 3-0. 3 soon became 4, which soon became 5, and so on and so forth. Here is Lionel Messi cutting inside. Luka Modric bangs that from the top of the box to make it 4-0. 4 very quickly, as I say, became 5. Here's Mbappe again. He had Messi through, but a few little tricks and skills from Kylian Mbappe. Lovely goal that. Scoop turns and roulettes and ball rolls and all sorts. And then my opponent makes a mistake there to get Messi his first goal. He puts the ball down with the keeper. And for some reason, this might have happened to you as well. Sometimes when you put the ball down at the keeper's feet, they are unresponsive to the fact that the ball is at their feet for a few seconds. And I was able to capitalise on that. And then I scored a fantastic goal to make it 7-0 with Kylian Mbappe, which sent us through to the semi-final. In the semi-final, we came up against a 4-5-1. A really nice team again. Road to the final. Mane, Figo, Rajan Anglin and Ericsson are a bit, but not bad. The Screaming Signé is fantastic. That back line, that defence is phenomenal. And this was a game that started off quite badly for us again. So we actually go 1-0 down quite early on here. Zanetti plays it through. And I was just being far too aggressive with my defenders. And then it's a great finish across the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. And as you'll see in the top left-hand corner, my opponent has 41% possession, but more importantly, a red card. So 30 minutes into this game, I'm controlling the game. I'm thinking to myself, look, we got chances here. We're going to score a goal. And eventually, I go 2-0 down there. Rajan Anglin makes it 2-0. And I was stressed. You know, when you're up against 10 men, when you're 2-0 down, it can be trouble. But before half-time, we managed to get one back. King Kenny again doing bits. Finds Mbappe, who finds the back of the net. We actually had time to run with King Kenny there and shoot ourselves, but we got the goal. And then just a few minutes later, we pulled this game back all the way level to 2-2. Here we go again. It was Luka Modric on the edge of the box. Waits for the run of Dalglish. He shoots on that left foot again. And I just can't express how good this card is. I know we talked about him a lot in the last Draft of Glory episode where he scored another whole bunch of goals for us. But here he is again, cutting inside on that left foot. And bang, we go 3-2 up in the 60th minute. 3 soon became 4. Luka Modric putting the pressure on in the midfield. Neymar on as a sub. Gets the ball to Messi. Messi finds his space. Look at that from Messi as well. Close control dribbling there. Fantastic stuff. Messi makes it 4-2. The goals weren't quite done here. We had one more in this game. Mohamed Salah here gets the ball down that left-hand side. The time is very, very late. You can see I'm actually not playing at this point. So when the ball goes in the back of the net, it wasn't really much of a surprise. But 4-3 in 3 minutes into injury time wasn't quite enough, and never was going to be quite enough to get back into the game. But a big win there, guys, into another draft final. And you will see from the match stats in this one that this was a whitewash, an absolute dominant performance. Controlled the game. Obviously, playing against 10 men was super helpful. But I felt in control the whole game. And then into the final, guys. A really weird, well, not weird team, really nice team with a guy that played weird. Now, he has the best centre-back pairing in the game once again. Probably one of the best defences in the game, to be fair. Absolutely phenomenal attack as well. Obviously, Messi and Hazard in there. Thomas Partey rose to the final. Socrates and Modric in the midfield. And the first thing to know about this game is that my opponent was unbelievably aggressive. He was on like 10 depth. He wasn't on 1 depth. He was on 10 depth. He was all out attack the whole time. Look how many players he's got up, right? And it made me panic. Look at every time he passes the ball, I switch to a defender. He passes, I switch. He passes, I switch. And I started panicking because I'm so used to people having 8 men behind the ball and then countering with 1 or 2 or 3 players, which gives me the ability to switch poorly and still recover. Because this guy had 5, 6 or even 7 players up front at all times, if I made a mistake with one of my defenders, I was toast. And I just kept panicking constantly, and it was refreshing to play against somebody who played so aggressively, as we get a goal here from Lionel Messi to make it 2-2. But I couldn't deal with it. I didn't know how to deal. Look, he's got 5 men already breaking forward. He's got 5 on 3. Now, this goal to concede here, which ended up losing us this draft, was really frustrating. Watch my goalkeeper as this ball comes through here for a through ball. You expect the keeper who moves over to that to just go and lay on it and pick it up. But sadly, he didn't. So we end up losing 3-2 in the final. And credit to my opponent, man. You know, it was tough to deal with a player that was throwing bodies forwards. It was so unusual to play against that. I don't have much experience playing against people that play like that. And it just got me out of sorts. It completely caught me off guard, and he capitalized on it to his best abilities. So congratulations to my opponent there. That is going to be the end of this draft gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys. So we end up losing in the final in that draft. That was a really, really fun not fun. A really, really funny final. My opponent, for the first time in about 300 games of FIFA, was just all out attack, which was so hard to deal with because I'm used to players playing 10 men behind the ball. Because he was all out attack, I kept panic switching into my defenders constantly, which gave him so many chances. I got back into the game at 2-2 with Messi. I thought I was going to go on to win it. I thought I could settle myself down and improve. And then he just scores the deadest goal, man. Ter Stegen just refused to pick up a ball that's at his feet, basically, to allow him a cutback. And that's the one that won the game. I missed a few sitters with Dalglish, Mbappe, and Messi. But just a combination of just a surprise, not mechanic, but a surprise, just surprising to play against somebody that played like that, just threw me through a loop. I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't ready for it. And then I didn't take my chances when they were presented. So we sadly only get a final loss today. Hopefully we can still get some good packs out of this. I wouldn't mind the coin reward. See, that's so dead. That's genuinely so dead. Like, we will make profit, definitely. We're going to get 24 players here. We'd only need to sell them on at about 500 coins a player on average to get the 12k needed to make the 15k back with match coins. But that's quite dead. All right, so gold players pack number 1, guys. Let's hope that we can get something good out of these anyway. Let's hope that we can still get some fortunate packs. So we do get a board out of the first one. It's not a walkout. That's a good start, though. It's going to be either Mandzukic or, even worse, Kramaric. Let's see. We get a blue in there as well. I mean, 2.5k for him right now, I'll take. If somebody wants to lazy buy him at 3k, I don't mind that either. Let's check the other players. Yeah, so, I mean, that alone is enough to just completely consolidate the fact that we're going to pick up some profit here. No question about it. The blue cards are absolutely worthless these days, aren't they? Danny Ings coming in, maybe 500 coins or so. I'll let myself down a little bit today. Just lost a few drafts that I feel like I should have done better in. I was playing really good FIFA before these couple of drafts as well, but such is life, such is FIFA, guys. Here we go with another 25k pack. No board out of this one. I mean, there you go. So it's sadly going to be just a little bit of profit today, and that's it. 1,500 for him. How much are we saying for Chris Smalling? I'll hold on to him. He's 1,000 coins anyway, but I'll hold on to him. Aurier is not bad to get. Went is not bad to get. He's like 1,000 coins as well. Yeah, so we all in all, probably going to make about 5 to 8k off of this because we've got a fair few players that are worth 1,000 plus coins. And then loads of other players that we could just sell on anyway. But that, of course, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.